Proclamation of the Islamic State of Indonesia because it did know what was going on. Kartosoewirjo finally reaction in respect the proclamation in the fashion the NII as I stage was encalled in Cisayong, Tasikmalaya, West Java on August 7, 1949. The contents of the NII proclamation Kartosoewirjo include Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. We the Muslim of Indonesian nation declaring the establishment of the Islamic State of Indonesia. So the law that apply to the Islamic State of Indonesia as Islamic law. The statement conclude with Kartosoewirjo signature. NII engrossment edit word the August 17, 1945 of Indonesian Independent Day was the end of the life of the Indonesian nation. Kartosoewirjo has solidified his step to claim the territorial Indonesia and NII forward. Sukarno childhood friend assembled the concept of a new form and system of government with himself and the state's freeze. The history of Darul Islam Indonesian Islamic Army. The DI-TII Revolution in West Java reaction in Vic on August 7, 1949. Sukarmaji Marginal Kartosoewirjo proclaimed the establishment of the Islamic State Indonesia (NII), which was later arrested and sentenced to death. The background of the incident was Kartosoewirjo dissatisfaction with the independence of the Republic of Indonesia, which was still overshadowed by the presence of the Dutch who wanted to rule again. The Renville negotiation on January 7, 1948. By the way, the Indonesian of those sides create no problem. The Kartosoewirjo came concede that the granting of the West Java religion to the Netherlands was not the true meaning of independence. In fact, the police led Kartosoewirjo to claim the West Java was no longer part of Indonesia. In Darul Islam, a Revolution 1944, Van Dyck explained at the time Kartosoewirjo met with Raden Oni from Laskar Sabilah Tasikmalaya. They entered to defend West Java with Sabilah and Hasbullah. In February 1948, the Indonesian Islamic Army was formed, and the appointment of Raden Oni commander in Priangan. Proclamation of the Islamic State of Indonesia because it did know what was going on. Kartosoewirjo finally reaction in respect the proclamation in the fashion the NII as I stage was encalled in Cisayong, Tasikmalaya, West Java on August 7, 1949. The contents of the NII proclamation Kartosoewirjo include Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. We the Muslim of Indonesian nation declaring the establishment of the Islamic State of Indonesia. So the law that apply to the Islamic State of Indonesia as Islamic law. The statement conclude with Kartosoewirjo signature. NII engrossment edit word the August 17 1945 of Indonesian Independence Day was the end of the life of the Indonesian nation. Kartosoewirjo has solidified his step to claim the entire territorial Indonesia, and NII forward Sukarno childhood friend assembled the concept of a new form and system of government with himself and the state's freeze. An edition of the Conference of NII government there in deputy first which is filled by Karma. There is assumption of home efforts on information with position Sanusi Fatwira Jaja and Tahta Arshad. Finally, there and several of the Minas position such Minas of Financial Udin Kartasamita, Minas of Defense Raden Oni, and Minas of Justin Ghazali Tusi. NII survived in dozen years by means of guerrillas in forest and land of Sunda to defend themselves from the pursuits of the military of the Republic of Indonesia. However, the NII movement also disrupted the community. Remember will how he and other residents almost every day had to provide the rights for the DI-TII people and were often there hastily by Kartosoewirjo subordinates. End of NII and Kartosoewirjo. In turn of the NII was not only fighting against the TNI but also acting ably so that suspicion began to assert between the ulama, the government, and the community, which eventually led to send the event. In response to the problem, the Alim Ulama consultative body was formed to monitor the movement of the DI-TII as an effort to assist the Indonesian government. On June 4, 1962, the Pagar Betis operation launched by the Indonesian military successful in capturing the DI-TII member and their top brass. They were said include the Prince Kartosoewirjo. Based on the issues of the War Emergency Fund, Mahathir that August 16, 1962, Kartosoewirjo was sentenced to death for having rebelling against the Indonesian government. On September 5, 1962, Kartosoewirjo was taken to on the island Intusan Island near Jakarta Bay. He was executed after the day before his last request to see his family was granted at 4 WIB. Kartosoewirjo was sentenced to death, and that was the end the DI-TII resting in West Java.